Hey guys, it's Kugl again with another ROM review, and this time I've got the Archidroid version 3.1.5 end of the line final for the Galaxy S3, so stay tuned for that. So guys, it's an end of an era. Archie, the developer, has moved on to another device, and well, his S3 died. So basically that's the reason. And it was a very interesting time with him in the development scene for the S3. But there are much more people available, and well, the S3 is not going away anytime soon. But his ROM is done for. Now this is the last version he has given us. It is called the Archidroid version 3.1.5 of his AOSP based Archie ROM. So let's get started. Now it is actually 5.1.1 ROM. It is not Marshmallow. Well, there is no relevant Marshmallow ROM for our device yet. Now I have been using this for some time now. It is one of the best ROMs which I can recommend to anyone. So that is just it right off the bat. I'll just say that. Let's go to the settings and see the about phone page. In the about phone page you can see that it is 5.1.1, which is the latest stable version of Android available for our device. Disclaimer, 6.0 is out there, I know. It does have the Android patch for November 2015, which I'm not really sure if it even matters. The kernel I've selected, it does have a very definitive aroma installer for installing this ROM. If you have ever watched any of the installation guide which I did on Archidroid, it's the same. There's no changes in the installation process, only the stuff here is changed. So just go watch that. I'll provide a link in the description. So that, yeah, pretty cool. It is, as I said, version 3.1.5 stable, so it is a stable release, and yeah, I kind of vouch for that. I have been using this for about 2 or 3 days, and I really like it. From what else, it does have a lot of features like any other Archidroid ROM has, so yeah, that is pretty nice to have. First thing, let's get started now. First of all, in the sounds and stuff, it is normal Marshmallow, normal lollipop stuff. Launch music application when a headset is connected, all that is done. Display and light settings, in that there you do have a live display, which is a cyanogen mod feature, pretty nice. Adaptive brightness, ambient display, double tap to sleep, the status bar, so that is really cool. That is available. Wake up unplug, advanced display options, all of that is available. It even has an LCD density changer, which I personally use. For this phone I would use something like 240. That is there. Show search bar, recent menu, all of this is available. Themes, now I am actually using a theme right now which is called the Less Ugly. I'll be changing that to the system default so that you guys know what it is. I really like this theme. Just a plug for the developer of this theme. This is called the Less Ugly theme, and yes, it is less ugly than normal theme, so yeah. In the other stuff, you do have notification settings in which you can enable, disable heads up notification. All of these can be selected. All of that is pretty nice. Lock screen settings. In the lock screen setting, you can change the type of lock. You don't have a gesture unlock, but well, you can have that if you want to. So yeah, that is really cool. The ROM does come with a GApps package, and you can actually select all the GApp packages you want. Because it is an aroma installer, you can select play music, you can select calendar, all of that can be selected if you want to use them, or you can just download from Play Store. So yeah, that's just there. Button configuration is available. You can enable on-screen navigation buttons, which will disable these, but this will be enabled, so you can actually have that. You can do a lot of stuff with this, which I personally like a lot. It's really nice. Power button, end call, wake up device with home button, all of that can be selected from here, so that is really cool. Battery option. Now battery was a very what should I say, a lot of people have recommended that this ROM has a very good battery life. I would say this has an average battery life for a lollipop ROM, because well, it is not the best battery life which I got out of a lollipop ROM. Yes, it is definitely improved over the previous version. I guess the last version I reviewed is 3.1.2, I guess. From that version it has improved a lot, but still there are other lollipop ROMs like Minimal OS, for example, which gave me a better battery life. But well, I'm not really going to use this for mostly I mean, I cannot compare this to a stock ROM for battery life. So yeah, you get what you want. It is really good. It is a good enough battery life that you can use it for more than a day with light or to medium usage. So yeah, that's the bottom line, I guess. Extra settings. Now in this there are system profiles, which is available in Cyanogen mode. You do have taskbar settings, which you can select center clock, battery style, all of that can be selected. Inside the battery percentage, inside the icon, outside the icon, brightness control by sliding across the status bar is available. Show notification count, app settings, all of that is really cool settings in this one. So that is really awesome. Now let's get to the applications which comes with the ROM. Again, this is an aroma installer, so you will be able to customize what all you get. I've installed the Google Camera app because I wanted the Google Camera app to be installed. You can actually change all of this. I mean, it does have Panorama, Photosphere, all of that can be enabled, disabled. You do have a lot of options for that, so pretty nice. It does come with a titanium backup free version if you are using someone like that. It does come with Cool Tool. Of course, it's an Archidroid ROM. It does have to have Cool Tool. I have disabled the Cool Tool because I only want it to be used when I want it to be used. So yeah, just for your information, it does have LMT, which is really cool. LMT is pretty awesome because if you enable that, I have kept it disabled because of obvious reasons. You do have the Pi settings, which is really useful. If you have not used this before, well, you may not understand how important this is for a lot of people. So yeah, there are a lot of things, and LMT Pi is probably one of the most advanced version of Pi control. There are Slim Pi and there's the regular Pi settings, but this is really advanced and it does work out really nicely. Synapse. Now Synapse is the one which you get with this kernel, which is basically Archie kernel, which is a tricked out version of the Boifla kernel, which I would say, and it does have a lot of features to it. Now you can actually change the battery charging rates. All of that can be customized from here, and this is a godsend for someone who wants to control everything in their phone. That is really awesome. You do have a lot of settings here. You can overclock the system, underclock the system. There are various profiles available on the forum. Just go check out the forum, and there are a lot of battery saving settings which are available. I'm not using any of that. I haven't tweaked anything in this one to get the battery life which I'm getting right now. So maybe if you change something, it will be different, which I do not want to factor in because that will be a variable. So yeah, that's just there. Fading LED notification, memory cleaner, LMK, all of that can be customized from here. Even sounds with Boifla kernel, Boifla sounds, which is really awesome. I mean, yeah, it's just awesome. I can't really say too much about that. Vibration intensity controller, which is awesome. I want this on every phone, but it's not available on every phone. So yeah, just sad. So yeah, there are a lot of settings there, and you do also get the Archidroid updater / whatever application, which is pretty cool. You can donate to him. You can search for help from the IRL link, I guess. You can also search for updates, which, well, I guess it won't be available any longer. It does have backend, which does give you a lot of you can enable disable adblock, proxy DNS, local DNS, Havenged engine. All of that can be collected and selected from here. And you do have Linux. Yes, it does have Linux, and if you have ever seen me talk about Archidroid, this is awesome. It has Arch Linux. You can mount it. You can use this as a desktop system with our processor. It blows your mind. So yeah, it is available. It's really awesome. So pretty nice. It does come with F-Droid for those who want open source applications rather than from the Play Store, so it is also available. It comes with the G-Apps, so you don't really need to worry about too much things. So yeah, it also has a bloatware manager in the Aroma installer where you can select between the CyanogenMod account stuff. If you don't want that, you don't need to install that ever. So that is also really awesome. So pretty nice. Yeah, I guess that is it in the settings menu. You do have a few options which I have already said, like I didn't actually go into the notification drawer. In the notification drawer, you do have a quick launch, a quick pull down, show weather option in the space here, so you can actually have that. Select and reorder styles. You do have a few extra tiles, not just a few extra tiles. You have a lot of extra tiles which you will ever be using. It even has compass, which I personally love all the time. So you have that. It's really awesome. It does does give you a lot of stuff. Enlarge the first two rows, advanced location tile, you can enable that, and the location tile will be advanced and you can get a lot of stuff out of it. So yeah, pretty cool. It does give you a lot of options there. So yeah, nice. So let me show you guys the boot animation, which is pretty awesome. So yeah. So guys, there you have the boot animation, which is Archidroid material, which I have selected. And as I've already said, there are a bunch of extra boot animation selections available in the Aroma installer, and you can also see the LED is blinking, which is really awesome. It's not blinking, it's fading. So yeah, pretty nice. So guys, there you have it. Let me show you guys the Antutu benchmark score, which I am pretty sure a lot of people are looking forward to. So yeah, let me show you guys. So guys, there you have it. That is the score which I received, which is 26,000, and it is an acceptable, it's a very good score in my opinion, which is pretty awesome for an S3 device. So yeah, again, just so you guys know, I am really impressed with the ROM. Even before it was a thing, I really like this ROM. And yeah, I guess that is it. That's the conclusion, I guess. It is a very solid ROM, and I am extremely sad that well, Archie has left the forum for the S3, but you have left a very awesome legacy for us to cherish. And yeah, I hope someone takes up this project and further improves it. So yeah, I guess that much is it about the ROM. Hope you guys liked the video. Please share, subscribe, and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.